Today I have a review of the Lumintop ED11 self-defense flashlight. And this is one of the newest Lumintop lights. I really like it. Let me show you the packaging it came in. Here's the packaging the flashlight came in. And this is the most retail packaging I've seen from Lumintop. As you can see, it kind of shows the features and then shows the specs here on the back. One thing it doesn't really do is show the flashlight itself, which is a shame because I think it's beautiful. So the LED that it has in it is a Cree XM L2 U2 LED. And on high mode, it produces 560 lumens for 1.3 hours. And really, it's not quite that long. It runs for 3 minutes and then kicks down into a lower lumen light output. But I don't think that's quite the medium mode, which is 100 lumens for 7 hours. And then low mode is 5 lumens for 80 hours. The flashlight's only 3.5 inches long, and without batteries, it's 1.44 ounces, so really light. And let me show you what's inside the case. So inside the case, the light would come in this foam, and you have some extra O-rings and a tail click button. But you also then have a lanyard, a nice lanyard that the light clips to. So here is the Lumintop ED11 again, and I just want to show you how small of battery, or how small of light it is. So here I've got a Panasonic 18650 cell, and as you can see, it's just slightly longer than that 18650. So anybody who's familiar with flashlights knows how big an 18650 is. This is just a tiny little light. So the ED11 is a really nice light. It fits nice in my hand, I think. Good grip. It's got some knurling on the front. It's not too sharp or aggressive. It's got some knurling then on the back. In the middle here, it's got a flat spot every so often. And I really like that because it makes the light not too easy to roll around. I can set it up like this, and it's hard to do here out on my deck, but you get the idea. The clip is reversible. On the back, you've got this tail click with the aluminum output. That's one thing I guess I wish was different. If this is supposed to be a tactical light, this really, I think, should be black, but whatever. The front has double anti-reflective glass, and you can see the LED in there. It's a medium throw light, and that is crenulated just a little bit on there. So this tail click is a reverse button. Let me show you what that means. So I'm going to click it and turn it on. And you saw it blink there. And that's one thing I'll get to in a minute. So this is medium mode. And let me click it up one more. And that's high mode. So you could hear it click. But I can also just hit the momentary feature to switch modes. So there's low, which you can really barely tell in the camera. There's medium. And there is high. And let me show you the light pattern. Probably have to go back to medium for that. Yeah. It's a pretty even light. There's really no hot spot in it. It's nicely diffused. But this is what I wanted to show you here. I'll bump back up to high. You just you twist this front bezel just a hair, and that goes into strobe mode then. It's a really slow strobe, unlike some of the other Lumintops that have a really fast strobe. And that's just, I think, a neat way to do that, where you've got the front doing modes a little bit, your special modes, and when you screw it on tight all the way, you've got your solid light back to the mode you're in. So I just think that's a nice way to do it. This light uses a CR123A battery cell, and those are pretty small. And you just easily unscrew the front, and here is the CR123A. I happen to have a rechargeable lithium e-shine cell in it, and I've had pretty good luck with this. One problem I did have with the flashlight itself, and this is hard to show, I'll roll in a better picture here, is I've put a little shim in here of some solder to make this battery work. And the light has a voltage or a control so you don't put the cell in backwards and damage the light. And how it does that is it's got a ring in there, and that brass ring for this East Shine cell is just too tall to let the positive end make contact with the flashlight and make it work. So I just made this little shim here of some solder, and the spring in the back takes up any slack. And for me, that's a really good solution to use these rechargeable cells that are a lot more affordable. So let me put it back together here and show you that it does work with this. Real simple. So there it is, turns on, no problems. So overall, this is a nice flashlight. I'm really surprised at the amount of output it has for its size. It's a small light, but really has 560 lumens, which is sizable. I think this might replace my AAA light that I have that I've been carrying, and when I need a really lightweight flashlight. The one downside I would say is that reverse current protection. It's just maybe not ideal for these batteries, but in other batteries it should be fine. I've got a Panasonic CR123 that I put in there that had no problem. So if you have a problem with the batteries you put in, now you know a solution to that, or use a different battery. But overall, I recommend this light. I think it's a good choice if you're after a very small yet bright flashlight. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. Like and subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Thank you.